I've had a lot of rebellion in my life, and I think a lot of that has to do with kind of denying who I am. I can't, I can't really claim it. It's like I want someone to almost just say, she's just crazy. She's just a crazy person. I feel like I live in this illusional world, but then people will tell me, no, that's right on. And it's just, I don't know, it's kind of a scary thing. It's kind of scary. And sometimes I get too sensitive, and it kind of scares me a little bit. When I was younger, I started really getting interested in dreams because I would just have dreams all the time, just elaborate dreams all night long. I've always had this thing with people that if I don't know them and they can walk in a room, I can feel certain people. I'd go up to them and I'd be like, I know you. It's like, did you have problems in your life with your dad and this and that? And I wouldn't even know them. They're like, yeah. I thought everybody could do that.
The rest of the class would go so much slower than I was. I just picked things up much quicker than they would. And so I'd find ways to entertain myself. And I would try to make it something that wouldn't interrupt anyone else. It was just something for me. It wasn't noisy or anything like that. It was just what I needed to do to keep myself occupied because I've already got what they got. The problem with that is that the teacher then has a specific eye on me because I'm not doing what the rest of the class is doing.
There's a name for these children that has been coming through in certain books. Psychologists have been saying it, and they've called them Indigo Children. They want to speak truth. They want things to be manifest, and they want to work together instead of competing with each other. I've met a lot of them, and I really believe in them. I really believe they're here as peacemakers. They're here to go into the new world of more peace instead of the old of let's destroy, let's get ahead.
I've always known ever since I was younger that I want to help people. I've always had this passion for people. It's like I love people. I genuinely love people, and I've always had that inside of me.
I feel that I have a purpose. I feel it's a positive thing that'll help many people find better lives. And I'm not saying like start a religion or a cult or anything. It's live by example and do things in such a way that other people can benefit from the knowledge that I get or the knowledge that I can bring someone else to portray.
There are a lot of other kids out there who are like me, even more so. These amazing, amazing children today.
They'll find a way. They'll create their own schools. They'll create their own businesses. I know there's some adults there that are very much willing to support this.
I've pursued interests in various things through high school, but not as much as necessarily I could have. I've kind of pursued it in my own direction.
Everyone's trying to get their kids to go to Harvard. Everyone's trying to get their kids to go to Columbia because everyone wants their kid to be a lawyer or a doctor. If that's not what they're passionate about, that's not what they should be doing.
In the school system, it's you do this, you do this, you do tests, and you're supposed to learn facts that I will never use ever in my life.
One thing I kind of, figured out initially on is if you want to learn something, you kind of got to do it on your own.
School didn't make sense to me because it was pointless, and I'd find other ways to entertain myself and build my imagination and just keep things going.
They just seem to know. They know things. The way that's being taught, they're feeling stupid because It's material that doesn't work. It doesn't help them to grow in the way they want to grow.
50% of the kids that drop out of normal high schools are like the talented and gifted kids, but they're just not talented and gifted in the way that society wants them to be, and so they're thrown out.
I think I threw a desk across the room or something because the teacher was frustrating me, so they kicked me out of the school. Within the space of about a month, I got kicked out of about 3 or 4 other schools.
So few people understand the sensitivity of why these kids want to say something, want something different. And the old way doesn't work anymore. The old way is, nope, just stop them, don't listen to them, send them to detention, send them to jail. And now today it's mainly what I see, these kids are willing to listen. They're willing to speak it out, but do it in a more peaceful way, not a way of hate and not throwing rocks.
You know, just be able to walk around, go to work, go to a regular job every day, and go to college, get a regular job, and just be fine with that.
Do you think you would feel normal if you were like that?
I couldn't. I can't, and that's the worst part. Is like I want to shut it off, but it's me. It's who I am.
As I've grown up and I've read more books, seen more things, just find out about people that have made differences in the world, in economies, in societies, you know, just so many different levels of the world, is that they're the people that saw that there was something just a little off, or they thought just a little off according to social standards, and they're the ones that have actually made a difference.